They say if you stray too far from the path, the forest will make sure no one hears your footsteps again. Welcome to Aokigahara, the sea of trees, a forest at the foot of Mount Fuji, so beautiful, yet so terrifying, that even light struggles to find its way through the twisted branches. But this forest isn't known for its beauty. It's known for death. For decades, this place has whispered to broken souls, calling them into its depths, and once they enter, many never come out. Aokigahara has earned a chilling title, the Suicide Forest. Each year, dozens, sometimes hundreds, enter the trees carrying despair heavier than any backpack. Some come with sleeping bags, some with pills, some with ropes. Many come with letters, final goodbyes, some filled with sorrow, some with nothing at all. And when they disappear into the forest, there's no sound, no scream, just stillness. The lava rock beneath the forest floor absorbs sound. Even footsteps vanish. It's as if the forest doesn't want the outside world to hear. In this forest, darkness isn't just modern, its roots go deep. Centuries ago, it was linked to ubasute, a horrifying legend, the act of abandoning the elderly or sick in the wilderness to die. Whether myth or history, the shadow of that cruelty never lifted. In the 1960s, a novel romanticized suicide in this forest. In the 1990s, a disturbing manual called it the perfect place to die. It worked too well. By 2003, the police found over 100 bodies in a single year. By 2010, attempts spiked to over 200. The government stopped publishing numbers, afraid the forest would become a beacon of death. But the silence only grew. Walk deep enough and you'll start seeing things. Not ghosts, not monsters, but signs. Handwritten letters nailed to trees, tattered yellow tape tied to branches, breadcrumbs left by people unsure if they'd return. And sometimes you find something else. A tent, abandoned, but with food inside. A journal with pages torn out. A noose hanging loosely from a branch, still swaying. Those who patrol the forest speak in whispers, not out of fear of ghosts, but out of respect. Because what they find isn't horror, it's hopelessness. One man survived his attempt. He said, "At first, the forest felt peaceful, like it welcomed me. But the longer I stayed, the heavier it got, as if it wanted me to forget I ever existed." He said, "It didn't feel like dying, it felt like being erased." The true terror of Aokigahara isn't ghosts or curses, it's that it understands you. It doesn't chase you, it doesn't haunt you, it waits, it listens, and in your weakest moment, it agrees with you. That maybe there's no way out, but there is. There always is. One who ever visit the forest, stay on the trail, follow the markers. If you see a ribbon leading off the path, don't follow it. And if you ever feel like the silence is speaking to you, leave. Now. Because in Aokigahara, the forest doesn't need to trap you. Sometimes your own mind does the job. To those we've lost in that forest, their names unknown, their voices unheard, you mattered. You still do. And if you're listening to this now, hurting, wondering if you'd be missed, you would. You are, even if you don't see it yet. There are many stories out there, but not all of them are told. At Zipstory, we bring you the ones hidden in the dark. If this story gave you chills, hit subscribe. More horror is waiting. There's something chilling about a phone call that ends in the middle of a sentence. It's worse when the person on the line vanishes right after. No goodbye, no answer, just a sound, then silence. This is the story of Brandon Swanson and his final call. On May 14th, 2008, in the quiet town of Marshall, Minnesota, 19-year-old Brandon Swanson was celebrating the end of the semester. He had finished his college classes and was driving home late at night. It was around 1:30 a.m. when his car skidded off a gravel road into a ditch. No injuries, no panic. Brandon was calm. He pulled out his phone and did what any of us would do. He called his parents. He told them he was stranded but okay, just needed a ride. He described where he thought he was, near Lynn, Minnesota. His parents got in the car and started driving. Brandon stayed on the line with them. For over 47 minutes, he gave instructions. He saw lights in the distance, said he would start walking toward them. They even tried flashing their headlights at each other. Nothing. They were close, but something wasn't right. GPS was wrong. Brandon wasn't where he thought he was, but he kept walking. His voice remained steady. His father, Robert, later said, he wasn't scared, he was just frustrated. Then, as they were still talking, Brandon suddenly said, "Oh, shit," and the line went dead. Yeah, that was the last time anyone ever heard from him. The parents called back again and again. No answer. The next morning, the police started a search. They found his car, not in Lind, but near Taunton, 25 miles off from where Brandon said he was. He had completely misjudged his location. Trained dogs traced his scent through fields along a gravel road near a riverbank. Then the scent stopped, just ended. No blood, no signs of a struggle, no footprints, no phone. It was as if Brandon had been lifted out of the world. There are theories. Some say he slipped into the Yellow Medicine River and drowned, but there was no trace, and multiple searches of the river turned up nothing. Others say he met foul play, but there was no one else out there. No witnesses, no activity on his phone. Some believe Brandon wanted to disappear, but nothing about the call or the conversation supported that. He sounded normal, focused. Then there are the darker theories. Some believe something unnatural happened, the way the scent trail ends, the way he calmly walked into the darkness and was never seen again. One investigator admitted, "It's like he walked into another dimension, affected." Brandon's parents never stopped searching. Year after year, through blizzards, floods, and heat, they've walked those same paths. Each year, they leave the porch light on for him. Every May 14th. It's been more than 15 years now. No answers, no body, just a phone call that ended with a whisper of fear. Oh, shit. That one moment echoes forever. Some horror stories are made up, but this one is real, and it's not over. If you were Brandon's last call, would you have known what was about to happen? At Zipstory, we tell the stories the world forgot, so they won't be forgotten again. Subscribe, because next time, the call might be coming from closer than you think.